Hello, Keller Williams agents. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to show you some tips today dealing with your contacts in eEdge. So today I'll show you how to add a contact and then also how to set a reminder for that contact and how to also add comments or notes to that particular contact. This is really great because it's a system that will remind you. It will send you an email of any reminders that you have within any of the contacts, but then it also keeps a running tab of all of the notes and information of those contacts. So you have a really great system. So when you're speaking to them again, you have some sort of log of what you've spoken to them about in the past. So to get started, you'll just need to log into your mykw.kw.com, and then that should take you to a page that looks like this. You're going to have your eEdge control panel right here in the middle of the screen, and where we're going to be going is right here, the My Contacts section right here. Through all of your eEdge different components, you're going to have a plus sign right next to it. When you click on that, it's going to give you the menu of everything that you can do within that particular section. So we're going to click on the plus sign right next to the My Contacts, and we'll go to the first one, which is Add New Contacts, because we want to add a new contact to our existing database. Now, this is if you were doing it maybe like 5 or less. There is a way to manually import contacts. Look for that in a different video because that is a bit lengthier. So from here, you have the entire database screen for that particular contact. Something really important that you want to make sure that you're updating is the status. So sometimes by default, the status is going to be lead, but you want to make sure that you change that to definitely something else. A lead should be a true lead, something that comes in from your website or your mobile app or your kw.com profile. If we're just adding our sphere into this, we don't want to put all of them as a lead because a lead is not something that we want to take lightly. So you have all of these options: hot, warm, cool, cold, pending, or sold. It's completely up to you. I'm going to put this one just at warm. And then you'll see there's a star next to everything that you do have to enter for a particular person. So you do have to have a first name as well as a last name. So for this one, we'll actually do Sally Seller for this one. And then we can do a nickname down here. We can do gender. So we'll do female. We can do company if we want. So we'll do Keller Williams. And then job title, if we'd like to do that. Birthday, this is really great because then you can set up a reminder to send out birthday cards or to call them. So we'll actually say that today's their birthday. Purchase anniversary, so this is something really nice. So let's say that they purchased a home on their birthday. What a great day. We're going to add that here as well. And then referral information. So this is nice to keep track of. So let's say that you got a referral from another Keller Williams agent or any other agent. You could put a note in here that maybe this came from an agent. So there's going to be a 25% referral fee or anything like that. And then over here on the right, we have time frame. So this is just for your records. So if you want to be able to kind of keep track of this, so maybe they just started looking, maybe they're looking within 1 to 3 months, we'll set that. And then down here is buyer, all the different types. So we have buyer, seller, buyer/seller, agent, renter, investor, vendor, or other. So we're going to say that this person is a buyer. And then you can do a subtype. Again, that's more for you being able to search. So if you wanted to say that they're a part of your A group or whatever that might be. And then same thing with category. So maybe this is a lead that came from your sphere or someone that you're entering. We're just going to put that there. And then phone number, you'll see there's a bunch of different options for phone numbers here. So you've got a home phone, cell phone, work phone, as well as a fax. Just put whichever ones you know. And then email address. So this is something that they must have, either an email address or a physical address along with the first and last name. So we're going to actually leave this blank of the email address because we're going to do a mailing address down here. So we'll do the address title. Now that's really whether it's business or personal or home, whatever you'd like to put. And we'll do, since I'm downtown right now, we'll do the downtown address. So just give me a minute. So we'll just type this in and then select the state as Florida. And then the zip code, 32803. And then property type, we can put whatever that is, square feet. This is just for that particular address and all of the information. Then we have secondary details. I would actually suggest that you guys leave this blank because if we're doing email addresses or if we have two people, husband and wife, partners, whatever it might be, you're going to need a separate email address for that person. So I kind of just suggest you leave this blank and you do them as two separate people. And then down here, you have two different options, emails. So would you like to include this contact in the listing alert campaign? And then it actually tells you right here underneath that what that is. So the listing alert campaign is a series of 3 emails that encourages a contact to sign up for listing alerts. The text of these emails can be modified in your admin email section. So I'm going to leave this blank because I already have this person set up in a search, we'll say for this. And then click here to send the welcome email to this contact. Again, I'm going to leave that blank, but that's kind of a case-by-case basis. And then, within everything that's eEdge based, you're always going to have that red save button at the bottom. Make sure that you guys are clicking on that because nothing automatically saves. So we're just going to click save right on that. It's going to scroll through real quick. And then this is what we want to see right up here. Contact was successfully created. And then you'll actually see over here under reminders, I already have 2 reminders for this person, but we'll get into what those are in just a moment. But what I want to show you first is if we just come right down here, this is where we can add comments. So this is where you're going to have a great running log of everything that you've done within that particular contact. So we'll say we ran into her at Starbucks. You guys know I love my Starbucks. She is looking to sell and maybe purchase a new home in College Park. She asked that I call her back in 10 days. And then maybe put something to kind of like trigger, something that she talked about, something like that. So we'll say her son is getting ready to start at, and we'll say FSU. Yay. So we're going to put that comment right in here, anything just to kind of trigger that conversation. And then we're just going to hit save. And then you'll see it saves that. What's really nice is it also does a date as well as a timestamp. So if I were to add another one down here, let's say I added another comment in the 10 days, this one would always be first. So it would show the story from when I first created that. And then another really great thing that you guys have within the contacts are the reminders. So these are awesome. It's just all the way down at the bottom of the page. You've got a bunch of different options down here. One of them is reminders and then add a new reminder. So if we click on this, and remember she wanted us to call her in 10 days and talk about listing her house. So let's see, a week would be here. So this would be 10. So we're actually going to set it for Friday because we want to call a day early. So we're going to put the due date for 9/11/2015, and then we can actually put a time as well. So let's say we're going to put 3:30 p.m. and then the contact name is already in there, and then the task is right here. It's a phone call. So we're going to call her to speak with her about listing her house and starting her home search. And you can put, again, whatever you guys want to put in there, and then just make sure you hit that save right here. And then all the reminders will just be displayed right down there. So I have a couple coming up. Now, it depends on if we were to put a reminder like 2 months out, it might not show up right here. But I already have 2 reminders because her birthday is today, and then she also has a purchase anniversary of today. And then she wants to list her house in 10 days. So we have a reminder for that for the 11th. But what's going to happen is you guys are actually going to get an email on the 11th to your either your kw.com email address or whatever you have in your profile. And it's going to show you all of these reminders. And then you can actually come in here and you can check that you completed it, or you can check that you got rid of it. And then you can actually edit that reminder as well if you needed to update it. And then if we needed to add anything else to it, we would just come up here and we would add that new comment. So I hope that gives you guys a really great understanding of the contact section within eEdge, how to use it, how to add reminders, and how to add notes. And I hope that you will start to use this and see your business fly. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.